Hey guys, this is the Halloween pick a card. This is what won on the poll. Please pay attention to any polls that I do on the community tab because I will have more polls going up on what pick a cards that you'd like to see. Also, if you'd like to see any kind of pick a cards or videos, please note that down in the comments section because I pay attention to all of your comments and what it is that you'd like to see next or things like that. So this is your Halloween blessings and predictions to choose from either pile 1, 2 or 3 to receive your messages. So this is group 1. This is your Halloween predictions and blessings. So first off we have the number 38. So pay attention to the number 38, 3 or 8. You may have been born on the 8th or the 3rd, or you might be a life path 8 or 3. We have Carnivus Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So if you see here we have like the Venus flytrap, and what that does is basically if a fly goes near it, it will basically eat it, but it looks really alluring to the fly. So I think you're going to be offered something where it may appear to be really golden and really good, but it might not necessarily be what you want. However, it could still be an answer to your wish, but I feel like you need to pay attention to the details, particularly if you get offered this thing within Mercury retrograde, which is due to end soon. Just pay attention what's going to be offered to you. We also have, it looks like an apple or a berry, so pay attention to when you're eating some fruit. Some of you might have brought some fruit and it might be off, so just double check the dates on that and check that it looks edible. And I'm also being called to Snow White, so I feel like if you're drawn to Snow White at the moment, or even dyeing your hair brown or black, there might be something in that movie for you, the animated one, or even the Snow White and the Huntsman. There might be a message in there for you. You'll know if that's the message for you. And then we also have Flower Fairy, so pay attention to any flowers that you come in contact over the next month. Any particular flower that keeps showing up for you. It could be a sunflower, it could be a lily, it could be those little heart flowers, it could be anything. Pay attention to the flower that keeps showing up and then look up the meaning for you. And then we have a Skull of Stars. Skull of Stars. I don't know why I said scars. Some of you might be healing from certain wounding and scarring, like on the heart. Someone might have had a heart operation and you're going to be healing. Just drink some more water and rest and follow your doctor's advice. Also, I feel like this group might be healing their heart, because I didn't mean to say scars. It's like a Freudian slip. So just pay attention to kind of how you're feeling and your emotions, and if you need to take time out to heal them, please do. So we have Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. So we have the moon in the background, so around the time of the full moon this month it would be really good for you guys to do a release. I'm also hearing, because it says infinite possibilities, write down some wishes around the time of the full moon. Generally the full moon is for releasing, but you can actually manifest dreams and wishes around that time too. And someone might have been having dreams of teeth falling out. And I'm hearing that for the person that's been dreaming about teeth, there's going to be some sort of unexpected money come in, even though that's not related to teeth. But also pay attention to your calcium intake and your vitamin D, depending on where you are located. Just double check, you know, how well you're taking in the sun or your vitamin D, and if you need to take a supplementation, then please do. And then also pay attention to the stars. So your moon sign and your rising sign, pay attention to what sign that is in and what house that is in, and they're telling me for you to look into that, what house it's in, and what astrological sign it's in, and it's going to be really significant for some of you. You can do like free tests online where they tell you all of that as well, like astro.com and Cafe Astrology, and there's loads more others, or you can pay to get it done. I just feel like there's something more there for you. And then when you see the colours yellow and purple, so those would be really good colours to work with, so which is the solar plexus and like the third eye and crown. So see, food is coming up. So the apple there, and then the things with the flowers, and then the colour yellow. If you have been having digestive problems or stomach problems, pay attention to what you're eating, and also pay attention to how you're feeling after you've eaten certain foods. Because actually, like, our gut is actually our second brain. And it's linked up to our brain. So if we eat certain things that are attacking our body, then it's going to affect our mindset and make us feel more anxious or depressed, because it has a direct link. Like, for instance, with me, if I eat too much, I'm vegan, but if I eat too many things that contain gluten or wheat, which is basically a binder, I'll come up in like rashes, and feel like kind of blue and like down and like icky and really irritable. So I know I have to monitor that and pretty much cut it out. It just depends, you know, whether you've got a sensitivity or if an actual thing where you need to, you know, completely cut something out. That might just be the case for you guys, depending on what you're eating. Just pay attention to what you're putting into your body. You know, are you having too much caffeine? Are you eating too much sugars? Are you eating too much salt within your foods? You know, could you move your diet to a more healthier diet for your body type? You know, what is your body type? What is your blood type? All of that. There's loads of different things that we can look into. There's also fasting. Again, that isn't for everyone, but there's something called intermittent fasting, or doing a fasting a few times in a month. Again, look into that and do your own research. And if you don't feel you can do that on your own, then please go see a naturopath, or like someone that can help you with all of that and assist you. Don't just go in like head first, and don't, like, you need to do your research if you're gonna do stuff like that. I mean, at least that's what I've done for myself, and now I know what works for me. But I'm hearing as well, this group, a more organic diet if you can, more fruits, more veg. Just really pay attention to what you're eating. Even if you have a food diary, make sure you're eating enough. You know, if you've noticed that you might be binge eating, then generally our food habits have a direct link to our emotional state. So for instance, if we're emotional and then we eat, it's like it kind of takes away the pain and the emotion, and it's like an avoidance tactic subconsciously that we can kind of go for. You know, or it can work differently for others. People can like either binge eat or not eat. Just pay attention to how you're treating food in your body, because you know, you're beautiful and you only have one vessel in this lifetime, and you need to take care of it. But again, it kind of went on a tangent. Infinite possibilities. So things are going to be improving. Possibilities are going to present themselves. A gift is going to present itself. A tempting offer that, I mean, because this is blessings and predictions. For some of you, it might be a really good offer, and I think you're going to take it. But I think probably 6 months down the line, you might go, okay, I'm going to change what I'm doing now. It's going to be different for all of you. And working with the colour purple. So wearing purples, eating purple foods, and smoothies, purple smoothies. Then we have tarot cards guidance. So some of you might be tarot readers, or you might be called to go and get a tarot reading. I mean, if you're watching this reading, it's a tarot reading, or oracle. But yeah, so if you feel called to, maybe you want to watch more picker cards on my channel. Maybe you want to invest in a tarot reader. Obviously, I do offer services. Or maybe you want to go to someone else, or maybe you want to pull some cards for yourself. If you do tarot for yourself, maybe for the next week, pull a guidance card for yourself, pertaining to your health or guidance or what you need to know, or, you know, how can you take better care of yourself today? Also, pay attention to what's in this card. What card is pointing out to you? Pay attention to the imagery and then what's on the card. I'll just come closer. Pay attention to the symbolism, and then just note that down on your phone, on your notes, in a text. Write it down, because whatever the symbolism that stands out to you is going to be really significant this month. Some of you might be getting a new cat. Some of you might be going for a bonfire with friends. Some of you might be going out drinking. Some of you might buy yourself a gift. It could be quite occulty. Some of you might be travelling overseas somewhere. Some of you might receive a letter, an important letter. And then we have Philosopher's Stone, a powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. See, that's the same with that, infinite potential. Yes, so you're going to manifest something this month, something to do with your goals and wishes, something you've probably wanted for a long time. So that is coming to you. Just obviously pay attention to the detail. And then we have the dice and we have the king. So it could be that you manifest a masculine energy. This could be a teacher, a mentor, a husband, a boyfriend. Maybe some of you, if you had a falling out with your brother, you'll be coming back into reconciliation. Some of you, this might be reconciliation with a father. But also, he's like the wizard, isn't it? Because think Philosopher's Stone, like the wizard from Harry Potter. I just feel like you're going to be gaining a lot more knowledge this month, and reading more books and finding things out about yourself. You also could be finding things out about your masculine energy, because we have both feminine and masculine within us. Everyone does. So you might be working more with your masculine energy, which is all about taking charge, going forth, manifesting, creating power. You know, alchemizing things, witchcraft, occult, all of that, and like it links in, especially with the tarot cards there. So yeah, guys, that was your reading. Please let me know down in the comments section if it resonates or what you thought about the reading. It helps me in my algorithms. And if you wanted a personal reading with me, please contact me via my email or social medias. I am also offering a £10 deal, past, present and future, till the end of this month. So if you would like to catch that, please contact me. And like, share and subscribe, and have a beautiful day, guys. Bye bye. So this is group 2. This is your Halloween predictions and blessings. So we have the Fairy of the Highlands. Some of you might have Scottish heritage. You might be drawn to Stonehenge and Celtic symbolism. Now, if you are, look into that this month, particularly Celtic symbolism. Some of you might be called to work with runes. I do offer a rune reading as well. Or you might just want to look up the meanings of runes online, or maybe create your own or draw your own. Then we have the number 20. Some of you might be 20, or something will happen on the 20th of this month. Some of you might have been seeing 222, or you will do, and you might have been seeing 333, or you will be. It's time to be brave. Yes, what is it that you've been being scared of? I feel like this is the month to face it. This is the month of, you know, spooky goings on, and speaking up, and the veil being thin, and connecting to ancestors and deities and spirits, and the occult, and connecting with our dark side, our shadow, and, you know, using it to our strengths, and all of that. It's time to be brave. What do you need to be brave about? If you look at this girl here, she looks quite kind of terrified and scared, but she is holding the sword. She's holding the sword of truth. So, you know, what truth do you need to tell someone, or do you need to tell yourself, or do you feel like some sort of truth is going to be spoken? And then also here we've got the water, so it could be truth to do with emotional matters. So maybe you're going to see someone this month, a therapist or a counsellor, or you're going to speak to a life coach, or you come into contact with someone like that. or someone reveals that to you, or something just to do with their emotions and their feelings. And then we also have the mountains, so I feel like this group is going to overcome any kind of obstacles or hurdles that they may have experienced recently, and truth is definitely going to come in for this group. I feel like your crown chakra is opening up, so you might be receiving more downloads, things coming through your dreams that kind of pertain to your past lives, so please note those down because they're going to be significant in the upcoming days and weeks. Oh, this so resonates. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Yeah, so what are you scared of? Also, so I'm gonna sound like a crazy lady now. So me and my friend, we often go to the graveyard and just sit and chill there. I mean, I'm a natural medium, so you know, I naturally talk to spirits and that and work with them. Not there, but you know, I see them and stuff, and I just feel really calm there. But for most people, it would be something scary going to a graveyard, or even going to a graveyard on your own and, you know, seeing things and being scared of that. But I feel like sometimes you just need to push yourself out your comfort zone, and some of the things that we deem as scary aren't actually scary, it's just the fear itself that is scary. I feel like this month something's going to end for you, something's kind of going to die off, probably to do with some of your fears. So at first that might seem scary, but you will get through it, and you will release this unnecessary fear and kind of open a door to a new you, or a new chance, or a new step, or a new person. And then we have all this like circle energy here, so you might start seeing circle symbolism and spirals, and I keep seeing like tornadoes, and the tornado in tarot would be like the Tower card, which is usually something dramatic happening that kind of catches you off guard, or it kind of rips things from out beneath you to create a massive change. Now, it's not going to be as dramatic as that, but I do kind of see this whirlwind of energy coming in to shift things within your life that has been long needed, particularly if you've been stagnant. I'm also hearing you can call on someone that's not present, that's not in the physical, like a grandparent or someone you were close to, if you want to feel extra protected as you're going through this transition and this big transformation and change, which ultimately is a blessing in disguise. Then we have the Book of Shadows, Secret. I said that, didn't I? The truth and something coming out. Yeah, you're going to unlock something this month. Some secret is going to come out. There might be a couple of secrets coming out. Some family secrets might come out. You might also find old photos or people that you didn't know existed, and you find out about them and how you related to them. Some of you might find something in an old book, journal, or a book of shadows. Some of you might be called to reading more this month, or want to look into your Akashic records. Let me know down in the comment section if you'd like me to do an Akashic record reading, which is essentially your whole blueprint, or if you'd like a personal reading with me, then obviously please email me. But yeah, a secret's going to come, secrets untold are going to kind of come open this month. Are going to come open this month? Come open. Maybe you're going to open something as well, unlock something. Some of you might find an old box and there will be something in it that's going to be really significant. There could be a grandma's ring or something in there as well that you might have lost that you're going to find. So, and then we have air. Work with the element of air to cut through the core of the situation and see the truth. To cut through the core of the situation. Oh my god, there's so much like synchronicity in this pile. Some of you might be getting excuse me, an it's one of those knives. It's what she's got, but it's a knife, and you can use it to do like cord cutting and stuff like that. But aspartame, or I don't know how it's like pronounced. It's basically like a sword thing that you can have on your altar, and they're really good for like cutting the cords, and just for doing like ritual work, which might be really beneficial for you guys. But if not, just going outside on a windy day and just allowing the breeze to go through your hair and go over your face, and just allow it to take any concerns and worries away. Then we have the moon and the stars. So pay attention to the moon cycles and how it affects you, particularly if you're a female and around the time of your periods. Make a wish if you see a shooting star as well. And also I'm seeing star-like energy, which would be like the star card in tarot. So you might be Aquarius, or you might come into contact with someone that's Aquarius. We're also entering into, or we're in the new age of Aquarius, which changes up a lot of things, and a lot of secrets are being unravelled within, you know, society and the government and everything like that. So just pay attention to your own secrets that are about to come out, or other people's that you're about to find out. But bear in mind, this will be a blessing, and everything is happening for you, not to you. Anyway, guys, if you did resonate with this, please let me know down in the comment section. If you wanted a personal reading with me, please email me or contact me via my social medias. Also, I am running a £10 past, present, future deal this month, only for this month. So if you did want that, please reach out. And please like, share and subscribe, and have a beautiful, lovely day. So this is group 3. This is your October blessings and predictions. So we have the winged shear, which is the number 12. So something may have happened on the 12th. Something might happen on the 12th of December as well. Also pay attention to 1111, 111 and 2222. And also the number 3. Some of you might be life path 3, or your soul expression number might be life path 3 in numerology. So we have the winged shear. You see clearly, clairvoyance. So this group is like my psychic group, my group with intuition, my group that are able to see things and not know how, my group that are claircognizant, you just know things and you don't know how. You're probably empaths, you might be clairsentient, you might be able to see and feel spirits and other people's energies. You might have prophetic dreams, so dreaming of things before they happen. You might say things then before they happen. Yeah, pay attention to any eyes that you see or dream about or see in meditation. I'm also seeing the eye and the triangle, but to do with opening up your third eye and stuff like that. And then I'm also seeing wings. So you might feel called to work with an angel or a deity with wings in the upcoming month. So you might feel called to work with Hecate or Morgan. I think Morgan or Morgana, that's it. And you might feel called to work with Archangel Raphael and Michael. But I feel like this month you're going to be able to see things a lot more clearly. Things are going to present themselves to you. Your clairvoyance, psychic insight is going to open up like pretty soon. If it's not already, it's going to open up even more. And then we have the veil. Halloween's going to be really significant for you guys. Whatever happens on Halloween is going to be so important. Pay attention to what happens on that day. Some of you might be blonde, or you might feel called to get blonde highlights. So here we have a woman that is blindfolded, so she's not able to see, but she can see more clearly than you or me, because she's looking through her third eye, not with her physical eyes. And that's the best way to look at things. Look through your third eye, look from a higher perspective, look from a spiritual perspective, and you will see clearly. So mote it be. So the future, the veil, the future, you're going to see something, you're going to have a premonition this month, you're going to see something before it happens, and it will happen this month. You might see something this month, probably this week, and then it will happen on Halloween, or it might happen in November. It's going to be different for all of you what you see, but you are able to see, and you have that gift. Your channelers, this group is natural channelers. I can feel the energy. You might not have stepped into this, it might still scare you, and that's okay. We are all at different points of our journey and different levels of consciousness. Just know that this path is meant for you. It's just sometimes you've got to fight the fear in order to get through. And then we have Lady Goddess, which is the feminine energy. So again, the feminine energy is all about the dream state, moon cycles, going with the flow, doing art, working with the subconscious, meditation, intuition, high priestess energy. This group is like high priestess, whether you're masculine or or feminine, it doesn't matter. You're going to be you might be working with roses. You might feel called to have like a rose bath this month. I feel like that's going to be like really rejuvenating. Also working with Aphrodite this month, pertaining to love and self-love, would be really good for you guys. So maybe just doing a little ritual with her, lighting a candle, calling on the goddess, to bring love into your life, self-love or other love, it depends what you want. And I feel like this week, I meant to say this month, this week some of you might be showered in gifts. Some of you might receive a rose from a love interest, or you might receive flowers like as a gift, or you might even buy your own flowers, or you might have just recently. So then we have Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. Yeah, so oh my god, so you've got the triangle there, and the Tree of Life is like everything that is interconnected, as above so below, and it reminds me of the caliber. So some of you might be called to look into the caliber and all of that, and the Tree of Life. You might even want to wear Tree of Life jewellery and work with the chakra system to heal yourself. So doing a chakra cleanse, working with a different chakra each day, whether it's meditation, crystal work, eating foods of that specific chakra, just working with it. Working with your heart energy would be really good this month. So this week, depending on when you watch this, for the next 7 days you could work on your heart chakra, and then the following week you could work with your sacral, and then the following week after that, which would take you into November, you could work with your sacral chakra. I mean, you can do it in a different order, just that's what I intuitively was getting. And then we have the apple. Some of you might feel called to number 1, because there was an apple in that. Pay attention to what foods you're eating, but also I feel like apple with like to do with health. If you have an apple a day, it keeps the doctor away. Also, apples have as much kind of energy in them as what a cup of coffee does. It doesn't have caffeine in, but if you instead of having coffee in the morning, if you try and have an apple at least a few times a week instead of coffee, will actually promote better energy for you and give you more energy to get things done, and it will help with brain fog and stuff like that. Also, I feel like some of you might come across an apple tree and an apple might fall on you, so just be mindful of if you're walking near any kind of apple trees. But yeah, if you did like this, guys, please let me know down in the description. It helps me in my algorithms. And if you did want a personal reading with me, please contact me. I am offering a deal this month, £10 sterling for a past, present, future reading only for this month. And if you did like this, please like, share and subscribe, and have a beautiful, lovely day, guys. Bye bye.